Run it back, Nation. What is good? It is your boy DJ Eastwood. Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Before we get into this topic, Algo Gang, do your thing on the video. Hit the like button. I'm up here multiple times a day. All we ask as creators is that you pay us by hitting that little thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. If you watch these and you're not subscribed, that's fraudulent behavior. And turn your notifications on. If they're not working and you want notifications, turn them off and turn them back on because YouTube notifications are weird, all right? Put something in the comments, anything you want. If it's just an emoji, it doesn't matter. It's all for the algo. Okay, so this popped up today. The Knicks are willing to part with Cam Reddish for 2 second-round picks per Mike Escato. And people start hitting me up and tagging me in things on Twitter and Instagram and so on and so forth about how the Philadelphia 76ers should trade for Cam Reddish for 2 second-round picks. And I think that is insane. That is just another example of, like, anytime somebody's available, our team should go get him. When you really think about Cam Reddish and what he does or doesn't do, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever you should think that the Philadelphia 76ers should give up any assets for Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is not good. Cam Reddish does not fill any of the deficiency voids that the Sixers currently have. And we're going to get into what his deficiencies are, what the Sixers' deficiencies are. They line up pretty equally, all right? Cam Reddish can't shoot, pass, defend, or rebound. People are stuck on Cam Reddish's draft stock or draft position. He was number 10 overall in the 2018 draft, and people are stuck on that. You know, it's Nick Stauskas syndrome, first of all. Just because a player went top 10 does not mean he's that valuable for his entire career. Like, was he going to be on his 7th team, be averaging 9 points a game and shooting 30% from three and not be able to rebound or anything for his whole career? People are still going to say, but he was a number 10 overall pick, so we should go after him. I disagree. I think it's ridiculous. All right? They also kind of have Jason Tatum syndrome, okay? Both players went to Duke. Both were one and dones at Duke, and Jason Tatum is a superstar. And they're both about 6'8", 220. So I think people seeing him at Duke thought he was the next Jason Tatum. And Duke's going to put out a Jason Tatum every year, and Cam Reddish is the next Jason Tatum. That's not the case either. He is not Jason Tatum. He's not even close. Cam Reddish wasn't even good in college. One and done at Duke, 13.5 points per game, 33% from the three-point line, the college three-point line. That's basically a high school three-point line. So basically he shoots 33% from three at your local gym. All right? His career NBA stats, are they any better? 10 points per game, 32% from three, 39% from the field, 3 rebounds and 1 steal in his NBA career, and now he's going to be working on his 3rd team after being a top 10 draft pick. There's no reason to want Cam Reddish. Now, if you're going to say that he hasn't had enough playing time, let's go over his per 36 numbers, okay? Per 36, 13.8 points per game, 45% from the field, 30.4% from three, so even lower than his actual average, and 2.5 rebounds per 36 for a 6'8", 220-pound player. You know what that tells me? As I always say, rebounding equals effort. Now, Cam Reddish versus the Sixers' needs. Let's cover that, okay? The Sixers can't rebound. They can't defend the rim. They can't play any transition defense. They're one of the slowest, most unathletic teams in the NBA. Cam Reddish doesn't help that at all. So a chart from craftnba.com breaks down players' skills by percentages in comparison to the rest of the NBA. Cam Reddish is in the bottom 1% in rebounding. The bottom 1% in rebounding. Yeah, he's 6'8", 220. You think, oh, look, you get an athletic wing. No, you don't. He's in the bottom 1% in rebounding. You get an athletic wing who can defend. No, you don't. He's in the bottom 25% in rim defense. He's in the bottom 22% in creation. He's in the bottom 17% in passer rating. He's in the bottom 42% in true shooting percentage. So he can't rebound. He can't defend the rim. He can't create his own shot. He can't pass the ball. And he can't shoot. There's no reason to want Cam Reddish. There's no reason to want the Sixers to give up any assets for Cam Reddish. My second point is that people are going to say this. People are going to say that he just hasn't had an opportunity because of his coaches. And Knicks fans blamed it on Tom Thibodeau for the first couple of months or the first year or whatever he was with the New York Knicks. The Knicks traded for him, and they didn't play him for months. Knicks fans came at Tom Thibodeau. Why aren't you giving the kid time? Why aren't you giving the kid time? But maybe there's a real reason he couldn't get on the floor. All the other young guys were on the floor for the Knicks. Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickley, Jericho Sims, on and on and on. Cam Reddish was the only one that wasn't getting any playing time. There's got to be a reason for that. Also this, if you think Cam Reddish didn't get time on the floor because Tom Thibodeau is an old stubborn dinosaur, you really think Glenn Rivers is going to give Cam Reddish playing time? I've had people hit me up saying maybe we can develop him. The Philadelphia 76ers haven't developed anybody for 40 years. And now we have one of the worst development coaches in the history of the NBA. One of the worst when it comes to young players and giving players chances and developing young talent. We have one of the worst coaches at that in the history of the NBA. So if you talk about, he didn't get a chance under Tom Tibbs, and you think Doc Rivers is going to play this kid, you're out of your damn mind. My third point, the only way you trade for Cam Reddish is to take a flyer on a player and get rid of Tobias Harris's monstrous contract. Huge and underwhelming. Basically the Lizzo of the NBA is Tobias Harris and his contract. I don't know why I just said that. The only reason you would make this trade is to take a flyer on Cam Reddish, who wouldn't get any playing time at all, and maybe you waive him or something, I don't know. But maybe you get rid of Tobias Harris's contract. Would the Knicks be interested in that? There has been rumors floating, that the Knicks could possibly be interested in Tobias Harris. I don't know how that would work out with the contracts, with Tobias Harris making $37 million a year, LeBron James money, and he's an 18-point-per-game player. But there has been rumors floating that the Knicks have shown interest in trading for Tobias Harris. So that's probably the only way I could see this trade happening, is that if you trade the Tobias Harris contract for Cam Reddish, and then maybe this offseason you fire Glenn Rivers, you get a younger coach who is a little bit more into giving players a chance and developing young talent, and then you clear up cap space by getting rid of Tobias Harris's monstrous contract. That's the only way I could see this trade going down, but that's very far-fetched. The grand scheme of things, Cam Reddish wasn't that good in college. He was drafted on hype and potential because he was 6'8", 220 the year after Jason Tatum was drafted. He's supposed to be a prototypical NBA wing, a Tracy McGrady, a Vince Carter, a Jason Tatum, a Kawhi Leonard, on and on and on. He has that size that you want, but that's all he has. He doesn't have anything else. That's my take on it. Now you can stop hitting me up about Cam Reddish, all right? Hit the like button on the video. I'll see you guys later.